Hello, it's SD, and we're going to continue the streak today, hopefully, with run number 9. We're going to be playing Mantis C. We won Lanius B last time out on a very, very strong run. Now, the last time I played Mantis C, I actually lost. However, that was my fault. I took a really, really bad first fight that I was able to skip and should have skipped. And then within the fight, I didn't actually do it properly. I mistimed my lockdown bomb. That meant we missed some shots. We ended up taking a load of damage. It had like a heavy laser and a combat drone and a missile. And we boarded with everyone, which is generally a good play with this ship. First off, you wanted to win fights quickly because it is a little bit prone to taking early damage. But we immediately took a hit on shields and then the combat drone ripped us to pieces. And had we used lockdown properly, we would have actually won. We'd have still taken loads of damage. It was still a fight we should have dodged. But we could have survived had we not made that second mistake. So, let's see if this time we can do any better. Your boarding crew are just a bit awkward on this ship. You know, I mean, you have a 4-person teleporter and an upgraded clone base, so that's quite nice. This ship kind of wants to fight auto scouts early. You know, you have a Lanius border, so you're quite safe against them. You struggle more with ships that have, like, medical units and good crew. Because your boarding crew, you have one Mantis, but the different types don't necessarily work all that well together. Well, there's a nebula there, but it's only one tile, so we can't really take too much advantage of that. If you can find an early store on this ship, it's often worth just selling the Mantis pheromones and the lockdown bomb and getting your shields up. What we're going to do, because we have a level 2 clone bay and a Lanius, I feel like it's safe to vent large parts of this ship. Get yourself down below 50% O2 so you're less likely to take a hit on like weapons or shields. The other thing you kind of want to do, the crew positions that are best, I think, are these. But what you want to do is run the NG to sensors, but you have to like manually do between the when you're jumping. But you kind of have to go manually the bottom route, or else it'll run through a way that is both slower and, in this case, would take them through a spot that has no O2. So what's our path here? There, probably there, and then there. And we don't see this one. I think I actually want to go up to here first and then down maybe towards that. So we want to watch very carefully. Okay, well this is just a escort quest. Yeah, so the NG actually gets here in the time it takes to get to the next jump in, you know, when you're leaving, when you're FTL jumping. And then that allows you to immediately see what crew any enemy ship has and then decide, you know, are you going to board them? And if so, how are you going to board them? Do we want to just go immediately to the store and sell those things? Kind of feel like we do. There's hacking there. I wish we could afford it, but we can't. Lockdown bomb and Mantis pheromones. Get rid of. Get the shield buffer. Now we only really need one fight to become much safer. Should we go to Distress or should we do the quest? We kind of can't hit both. Distress options, we have an NG and a teleporter. I think the quest is probably better. We might even be able to curl back up to that, but I doubt it. It's a pity we couldn't get hacking there, but that's how it goes. Okay, so they're going to board us. They have a bomb. I think I might put my NG indoors, vent their border, and go over and fight them. We'll take probably a little bit of damage, but... yeah, they've boarded into a place that we've already vented enormously. Go in there. Or should I go in weapons so that when it runs out of O2 we can smash things? Go in weapons to smash things. we can also stun bomb into that room and potentially get the crew that are stuck in there, since we want to stun bomb that anyway. Okay, thankfully they've small bombed at a relevant spot. We'll take one hit from this here. Damn it, my O2 actually went above 50% there. Shield buffer coming up big, as it often does. Unfortunately, we timed that slightly badly, but whatever. We got rid of one of their crew, we're going to get rid of another one, and that'll win the fight. In fact, can I just... Ah, they got another shot off. Well, we got a weapon, and we got enough scrap to get our shields up. The ion bomb is a pretty good boarding support weapon, although it's a little bit slow. I'd rather a small bomb. Well, we took a hit there. Unfortunately, our Lanius is a little bit damaged. You usually like to conserve the Lanius's health as much as you can, but that wasn't too feasible to do there. I suppose I could have left the Lanius behind to guard doors, but I don't think that would have worked as well. Okay, so you go into weapons. Unfortunately, the two bombs we have, they don't actually do any real damage, so I can't even bomb the guy and bring him out that way. If I had a small bomb, I could do that. Shields up. Let's now vent things again. Is that enough to get us down to below 50? Actually, I definitely don't want to vent that room anyway. Go into the nebula. Okay, we've got a training ship, so we're going to use that. We can't train weapons, unfortunately, because we don't have anything to shoot at them that doesn't take ammo. But let's get the Mantis up there. You want the Lanius to stay near the teleporter because you want to use them. If you're fighting an auto scout, you want to board with the Lanius right away. So it's no good. If I board, Lanius are slow at moving. If I put them in engines, which I would otherwise prefer, or on piloting, they're just too far away. So I'm going to train them like this. So I will see you back when we have full piloting skill. Hello! So we don't have full training, but what I'm going to do here, and I will do this off camera because it's going to be a bit boring and tedious. You'll notice my Lanius has full health. And I've also put him in shields to get some skill on something that's valuable. This ship has 2 Mantis and an NG on it, so it's going to be quite tricky to kill. And if I beat them the normal way and then vent people afterwards, well, they'll lose some of their skills. So what I'll do, I'm going to board with my 3 crew off camera, get the 3 of them down as low as possible. We might kill the NG over there. Hopefully not, because that would slow their weapon training. Get them down really, really low. Let them kill our guys, bring them back in the Clum Bay, finish the training. Then at the end, we just board with the Mantis, kill everything. And that way, we'll be able to maintain as much of our training as possible. So, I will do that off camera. And then I'll get the rest of the training, and then we'll be back when we're ready to actually win the fight. Alright, let's go. So we've got max in the 3 skills that we can actually train here. It's a pity we didn't have some cheap 1-power weapon or something, or just any laser, and we could have trained weapons up as well, but whatever. We killed 1 or 2 of the crew over here previously, I can't remember. Must have been 2. Oh no, it was only 1. We don't even need to vent him. He'll be at 99 health the next time we start a battle. That's good enough. We don't need to vent him and lose the... Although actually I don't want to save him there. I actually want him in here. Unfortunately, the exit. There's an entire bit of this sector that's just completely wasted. So does it act like that doesn't exist? We have outside of the nebula. How many jumps are we likely to have? 5. It's close to 6, but it's not 6. So it'll probably be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then out or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 1. We'll check again when we're nearer to it. We don't have any drone parts to sell, so that's a wasted jump. We've made very, very little scrap in this sector. We just look further ahead because we got here by selling things. And we could go to stress 1, 2. We've got Clone Bay. I guess we'll take distress. Yeah, we can give you 3 fuel. That's fun. No, we're not paying you stupid toll. They're gonna board us. They have a clone bay. Let's let them board. We'll use both weapons just in case. But we'll let them board and we'll knock them down very, very low, but we won't kill them. Use the NG to tank damage and the Mantis to deal damage. Let's run you back because they're going to use that laser intelligently. Yep, we dodged one of them, that's all we needed. Yep, that's fine. You go there. Actually, no. I want these two in here. NG, you go start trying to break that, I guess. Are there 2 crew on this ship only? Okay, we're gonna need to ion bomb that, unfortunately. And get the Mantis in here to help kill this NG fast enough. That will take the clone bay out for 20 seconds. And one very good thing about getting an ion bomb here is it does 4 points of ion damage. That will disable all med bays. It doesn't matter, or all medical units. It doesn't matter what level it is, because they only go to level 3, so they can't possibly have a medical unit that is good enough to overcome preventing these two. Even though we did just get the max skill, they need max hit points more. Yeah, the ion bomb, as long as it hits, will always completely neutralize any medical unit. It's also quite good for neutralizing weapons, which is important when you're playing a boarding ship. So, we lose some of that pilot training. Do we definitely have 2 jumps here? Yeah, we do have 2, but that's all that we have, which is not a good sector at all. Asteroid field isn't particularly nice here because this ship otherwise wouldn't be able to hurt us. However, they probably have 2 crew over there. We should just be able to, if we just rush them down. Board shields. Have the Lanius in the not taking damage slot. Unfortunately, the rock will also take longer to kill. Get you guys in here. Once again, do not have the Lanius be the one taking damage. Yeah, we took more damage there than I'd have liked. I probably could have just ion bombed that. Get fixing things. I need to vent these two down. I'll put the Lanius on piloting just to make absolutely certain there's no chance of like rapid asteroids coming in and hitting my clone bay. I'll also do this, that way even if they do come in and hit my clone bay, they'll be and set it on fire, it won't take it out. I think it's not actually possible for that many asteroids to get through that quickly here. But why take risks when you don't have to? Well, we have enough of buffer now to buy hacking if we see it, which is very nice. And we're up to about 100 scrap made, which is tolerable. If I recall correctly, the teleporter option here just gives you the map reveal, which is not really that useful, or even a chance. FTL, you detect a rebel automated auto ship near radar station. Is it that? No, it's not that. You detect a rebel automated ship nearby. Auto ship near sensor station. Yeah, teleporter just gives me a map reveal, which the next jump we're going to is the exit, so we don't care about that. What we want to do is actually fight the ship. They do have a missile, which makes it annoying. I'm going to board with just the Lanius. Then there is no risk that we lose crew. It's frustrating that we don't have any lasers here, because the ship has no shields. We'll take a couple of missiles. This way, even if that's an Artemis missile, which it probably is, there's no risk that it comes in and smashes my clone bay. That is indeed an Artemis missile, but we dodged it. Can you take that down, please? Okay, good. The good thing about this being an Artemis missile is, as long as we leave our Lanius in that room, that will never come back. We can leave him in there. We won't need to use any bombs, actually. We just do this. We could actually use this to potentially get our dodge training back. Although that is dangerous. Actually, I'll break it all the way and use it for dodge training when it comes up next, because then I know how much time I have. I don't want them to get a point of repair and decide to switch to the Artemis missile. But yeah, enemy Artemis missiles take 2 weapon power. So once we fully destroy this system, even when they get a point of repair, it'll go to powering the heavy laser, not the Artemis missile. So, our Lanius will go and smash things, and eventually they'll die when they blow the ship up, but it's fine. Okay. Do I have enough time to smash this and then go smash that before the missile comes back? I think so. We probably won't get all these dodges back, considering we need 5 of them. We got 1. So this fight would go faster if I had boarded at the beginning with the with the Mantis as well, but then there's a risk the missile comes in, hits Clone Bay, Mantis suffocates, and we lose a crew member. And why waste that possibility when I don't have to? It's only one missile we ended up taking, and we dodged that one. Right, so if you board with just the Lanius, even if they missile your Clone Bay, like, who cares? The Lanius breaks weapons, doesn't do any other hull damage, and you go send people to repair it. We get 10 scrap for that. And a map reveal that's worthless. I guess it shows us what jumps are in that laughable tangent at the back of the sector that you could never get to. To the exit. I'll give them 5. I can't give them 15. That's too many. One good thing about this ship, it does start with, because it has 2 missile weapons, even though they're no annoying gimmick thing. That way, if you get an actually good missile, you can use them. Like, a Hermes missile is a good weapon to get on this ship. Yeah, 15 scrap for 5 missiles. It's below what it would cost to buy those, but ion bombs don't take very many missiles. They don't consume that many, because you can usually just use 1 in a fight and you're fine. We're going to go NG. We have an NG for blue options. There's more stores there. More chance to get free stuff. They're also very vulnerable to borders. Rocks are less so. We want hacking. And ideally a conventional weapon as well. Okay, there's a store. I think I want to go store, distress, and then up to the top. Hacking and long-range scanners. Cool. But we can't get... How tormenting. We can't get Zoltan Shield bypass and hacking. Can we do it if we sell Stun Bomb? I think we can. We could definitely do it if we sold both bombs. But I'm not keen on doing that. Because if we fought a ship with a Zoltan Shield, hacking doesn't actually help us that much. Because, in terms of getting rid of medbays, because you could bomb with Zoltan Shield bypass, but you couldn't hack through it. But I think if we sell the Stun Bomb, we can actually get both of these. I suppose if we could potentially, actually, if we got scrap at both of these, we could come back to the store and buy scanners. Let's see if we can do that. Unfortunately, no. So unless we get like a drop from this, it's not happening. No. If we had got scrap from that, it would have been enough. But now we have no way to get more jumps. Sad. We have to go like here, 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 and then towards the exit. Actually, we have to be careful about getting to the exit in time. I think we may have to just go here, 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 there, there. Do we have enough time to do that? Yeah, we do. I think we have like 1 or 2 extra jumps we can take along the way. Oh, cool. So this is a fight and a store guaranteed. It's not as good as the other quest that looks like this that gives you a guaranteed weapon. Oh, for God's sake, that store's in an awkward spot. We don't really want another store now. We just want to get more scrap. This is the downside of going to NG sectors. Once you get one good, I wish we could get the explosive replicator. It's actually really good when you're using when you're relying on a bomb weapon. You can make it actually valuable in conjunction with boarding, but we can't do that. Oh well, it's not essential. It's probably better to just spend scrap to get hacking up when we can. Well, what did I say? I wish we could have got the explosive replicator. The small bomb is generally better than the ion bomb, especially this early in the run, because small bomb is faster, and enemies don't have level 3 medbays yet. So, should we go distress here, there, and out? Do we have enough space for that? Yes, we do, as long as there's no fleet pursuit doublings. We can risk giant alien spiders. Our Mantis dies, which is unfortunate, but he just comes back. Been a good store. There was a good store here, but we got the small bomb, of course. But we've made 21 scrap so far in this sector. We will get a fight at that quest. Unfortunately, we don't have a human to get Robert Smith here. We can only send a Mantis, which will get us scrap. Well, I said the Hermes missile was a good weapon on this, although that was, the small bomb is generally better, so we'll just do that. Probably we just sell that at this store, but we'll see. We definitely have 2 more jumps here. As long as there's not a fleet pursuit doubling, yes. We can't do that. Yeah, there's like nothing in this sector. We've made 44 scrap in drops, but we've only made 30 scrap from actual events in this. I mean, we'll get more here, but still. I forgot to run you to sensors. That's careless. We're gonna hack their weapons, charge a small bomb. That's only a Lido missile. That's good. Means we'll knock both weapons off with 1 small bomb. Let's put Mantis in shields and you 2 in weapons, because the Mantis will attack anyone trying to go in there through the locked door, and these guys can smash systems. Actually, no, we probably don't want to do that. We want Lanius in there, because actually there's somebody we need to fight in here. I was hoping we could hit them with the bomb, but they dodged out too quickly. Oh well, we'll win 3v3 here. Let's do this, and this idiot will run to try to get in there and bang his head against the locked door. Oh my god. Well. Bye. YouTube evented. We could kill this guy by hitting him with a bunch of small bombs, but it would require 3 right here. It really isn't worth it. So this was a very quality over quantity sector. We didn't get very much scrap at all, but we got hacking, Zoltan Shield bypass, a small bomb, and a burst 2. So I maybe should have bought some fuel there. I guess we didn't need to worry. We'll just do it that way. And we have a Mantis homeworlds. This is great to see when you're playing a Mantis or any boarding ship, because if you can just get Kazakh, we already meet the requirements to get Kazakh. We have the level 2 medbay. He's not at the distress beacon. Sadly, we weren't able to get the long range scanners, so we can't spot the fight where he would be. Let's just hope we find Kazakh. Our next upgrade is going to be weapons, just so we can use both of these. I wish we didn't have to hack here, but these weapons are quite dangerous, and separating them out makes them much more manageable. You get indoors. We're going to board with just 2 people here. Vent this fool. Our evade's not doing anything, so... Do we get a point of damage on this system before they break through? Yes, we do. So actually, we're safe. But of course, without the hack, that doesn't happen. NG, come join us. We win that and get a bunch of scrap. Our Lanius is now low enough that we can safely use a small bomb to refresh him. Vent these guys as well. I'll use the NG to fix things rather than the Lanius. If I ran the Lanius in there to start repairing, it would drain it of oxygen. Only bad thing so far is the scrap totals have been a little low and we haven't gained any crew. I hope in this sector we just get a bunch of fights and get some Mantis to join us. That would be an absolutely ideal sector. Gonna do that ahead of getting hacking up because we only have 1 hacking drone. There's a store. We don't actually want that. We have, you know, I wouldn't have wanted that even if I had spotted it before getting the scrap. I just want to get fights. We're not going to be able to afford cloaking unless we have a ridiculous sector. So let's just get fights and get stronger. I keep forgetting to do the run to sensors thing. We should be able to take this out without needing to use a hacking drone, which I'm reticent to use one because literally we have 1 hacking drone. So let's not. Get everyone to board shields. They'll run in to fight me in there. That should take out their evade. There's no point in doing that. I might as well just turn my O2 on. And we'll use the burst laser to pop the super shield and a small bomb to take that out. And we win this. Our NG will die, but so what? Cool, we get a free augment. We use the fire to refresh our Lanius and save us some ammo. We definitely want hacking 2 next, even though we won't be using it a lot of fights right now. In a fight where it becomes important, it could be very important. I didn't run sensors again. Fortunately, we just get drops instead. We've got quite a few drops on this run. Here, there, or there. I mean, they're both equal numbers of potential Kazakh spots, but this bottom one leads to better potential later jumps. Side with the fugitive. Give me... Ah, you stupid asshole. Well, we didn't get a free Mantis from that, unfortunately. The ship would be incapable of hurting us, but the pre-battle event has actually damaged our shields. So let's go and fix those first of all. We don't even need to shield flash that. Now we'll go and fix this. They have Mantis over there. This is the version of this fight where it's all Mantis on that ship. So we'll probably lose the first boarding, but so what? We don't even want to kill any of these. We'd like to knock them down very, very low, lose, and then reboard and break their clone bay with a small bomb. We'll let Orlania vent our own guys. And you go up here. Don't kill them. Good. Now we clone everyone, and we're completely safe. Your defensive drone 2 doesn't do anything about small bombs. Unfortunately, we did have to give quite a few, we have given up quite a few missiles. We gave 5 for the missiles in scrap event, and then another 4 to get fuel. So we're lower on them than we'd like to be. In all that time, they haven't fixed their shields at all, because that's how slow Mantises are at repairing things. That's down. We win easily and get a bunch of fuel. Now we'll do that and that. No, not that way. Well, Kazak's not here because it's an asteroid field. They're gonna hack us. That's a little bit dangerous, but it's not that bad. Get you back to piloting. Get you up to engines. We want to board. Weapons. That does block me from getting my crew over there, so we'll probably take some damage in this. I'm worried about that being an ion bomb. That's a small bomb. Okay, we're fine. Take that laser down. Just do this. Cool, the asteroid hit shields. On the downside, there's a fire in the room that's hacked. Could you maybe break that? That way I can actually vent that room and stop the fire spreading. Alternately, I'll just bring you back. Smash it this way. Put the fire out. Yeah, now I really just want more crew. And eventually cloaking, but that'll be like a next sector thing or even later. One, two, and more down here. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. No Kazakh, solar flare, but we get a fight. They're boarding us. I think I want to therefore use the NG for door control. Do we hack here? They have a burst laser too. Let's hack here. Actually, I should be powering my burst laser too as well, because a small bomb on its own isn't guaranteed to knock that off. Get a point on there. Yeah, cool. I'm not sure I even want to attack again. Like, the chain ion would eventually spin up, but it would take quite a while for that to happen. Yeah, we'll leave the Lanius tanking damage. The only downside here is we can't easily vent these people afterwards because of the possibility of a solar flare hitting my Clumba. Here, you guys get in here and kill this person. Kill them with that hit. You go kill this NG. Nice! We even got a usable weapon drop out of that. I mean, we probably won't want to use the ion charger. It doesn't work well on a ship that only has 3 weapon slots. But, like, we can use it in certain situations, and if nothing else, we can sell it. I probably should have sent my NG back. He takes some suffocation damage, but I need to charge the FTL. Now, should I deliberately wait for a solar... I mean, a solar flare is going to go off anyway, so let's find out what it hits. Yeah, like, that's the kind of thing I'm worried about it doing to my clone bay. There's a good chance this burns out. Gonna actually do that. I will vent my Mantis. But, like, that's actually gonna burn the hacking out. He'll be cloned in time anyway. I can't fix this all the way. Is it worth taking another solar flare? I think it isn't. Level 1 is fine. Yeah. Pretty good chance we've gone past Kazakh. Which is unfortunate, but what can you do? Maybe I'm wrong and we haven't yet gone past Kazakh. Do we have 4 jumps here or 3? Actually, we might have 5. 1, 2, 3. Well, we can decide here, because if we only have 4, we can cut it short. It's a little close. They'll kill this guy, but then they'll immediately run out of the room, so just make sure this vents, which it does. Cool. Here, you go stand in there. Now you get vented too. Well, there's definitely not Kazakh and a Pulsar. Kind of wondering if I should just kill this ship with my guns. We definitely use level 2 hack here. Yeah, we definitely just kill this ship with our guns, I think. You fucking dickhead. Well, that's gonna ionize my hack. Damn it, they dodged the fucking Thank God those all hit. I'm probably being too cautious by doing this. I could probably just board this shit. Let's find out. But I'm really worried that just one thing goes wrong and we could lose the run. There's 3 crew over there. You're damaged. I mean, you're not in an area where it's immediately dangerous. I think I can actually do this. I was worried about the possibility of them having like an anti-personnel drone. But they clearly don't. Let's just board. Unfortunately, we can't vent our crew after this fight, because, you know, the pulsar could literally just take the Clumbe out. Lanius, go fix that. You go there. That means we go into the next fight if the next beacon is a fight with low health, and that's dangerous. It's possible with a level 2 clone bay that we could clone in time. I'm not really all that sure. But I don't think it's worth the risk. I also don't think it's worth the risk trying to get 3 jumps here, although I'm about 75% sure that I have 3 jumps here instead of 2. But that 25% could just kill the run, so let's not do that. Especially when I only have 1 hacking drone, I'm less able to take that risk. You know, 1 hacking drone and 2 engines is not a good situation, and no cloaking is not a good situation for a dive fight. Okay, we got nothing. There's no battle here, so let's vent these guys. We're literally going to have to, like, give them back all of their training at some point, because they've lost. They're back down to base level. But that's being a boarding ship and us not getting any crew. Starting to get to the stage where I would consider buying crew, which is not something I usually like doing. Yeah, this isn't Kazakh. This is just this stupid event. They should put 1 point on that, but not 2. Yeah. Unfortunately, we're going to get hit by some solar flares because they're going to run into our piloting. You guys put this out. I should have used that to refresh the Lanius. Should I deliberately let another solar flare hit my ship so I can refresh the Lanius? One might just hit me anyway, so... I'm gonna not do that. No, that's our last drone. Yeah, you can see how close that was. We did have another jump, but it was much tighter than I would like it to be. We obviously go civilian here over Uncharted Nebula. We're in a good spot, but we're not really safe yet. The big nebula is very encouraging. It's kind of a pity not to go to Uncharted Nebula because you often get crew members there. But I mean, this big nebula in a civilian sector will suffice for that too. We still have quite a lot to sell, actually, so theoretically we could get cloaking if we sold everything now. Because, let's see, 25, 25, actually we couldn't quite. We'd have to sell the bypass, or like the burst 2, which is not worth it. Okay, outpost. This ship is quite dangerous. This is similar to the ship that our burst 2 doesn't do anything. Well, actually, it does do something here. It defeats. Actually, no, we don't need to do that because we have Zoltan Shield bypass. Our bombs will just go through the overshield. So the burst 2 doesn't do anything. Of course, neither does evade. We're just gonna hack this down and then bomb it. We need to like board shields. Yeah, it's just unfortunate that we didn't have a full health Lanius here, but then it's going to take them a while where we'll be at 3v2. There's our Zoltan Shield bypass, allowing the bomb to teleport right through and take their missile off. They're going to send the system repair drone to fix that, but we may well have just won the fight before that does anything. Hey, you get in there. We took one hit. Yeah, we took one hit and got a double reward. But that was a nasty fight. I want to see whether there's a store. There's not. How much health do you have? 19. I think we use a small bomb to refresh him. This is effectively just like using a heal bomb. And I'd use a heal bomb on the Lanius if I had one. Should I buy another power bar? I think we can do that. On the other hand, we might want to get... Do we want to get weapons to 4 to use burst 2 and charge together? I think not. We also didn't get a drone there, so we actually don't have any drones right now. So our hacking is basically worthless, which is very unfortunate. In that case, I'm going to upgrade engines in case we need to run away from a bad fight, because we can't use hacking. And if we get a Sector 4 death ship and can't use hacking, that's a big problem. We can't give them missiles this time. We're already out of drones. We can't run out of missiles as well. Aid the civilian ship. Okay, this one's not too bad. The big missile is concerning since we can't hack, but we can just rush these people down and kill them. Let's make these matchups more even. There we go. Not too even, though. Oh, for the love of... I messed that up. I was hoping to hit them as well. We'll take one big missile. It went into a dangerous system, but not dangerous enough. Good, we got a drone. We really just want a store right now. Do not vent my guys until I fix the clone bay. That would be an irretrievably stupid way to lose a run. So yeah, even though that nebula would be quite good, I'm not curling down towards it until we've actually got our store. Like, I want some repairs, I want cloaking if it's available. If it isn't, I'd like to... Well, I want to buy hacking drones regardless. We might even be forced to buy missiles. You two can now be safely vented. Still no store. Let's go here. We're probably going to miss, unless there's one quite close, we're probably going to miss some nebula jumps. I suppose we could look there, but that sees fewer beacons. So. Nothing. Still no frigging store. Where the hell were they? They must all be up here, which is very annoying. We're going to miss a bunch of... We'll go to distress. Maybe there's a crew, or we can deal with like giant alien spiders or stuff like this. This is cannibals. This is safe. We just need to vent this. As long as they don't take out the clone bay, we're completely fine. I'd actually like to manipulate him into beating Milanius, but I can't. There we go. Well. Defense drone. Drone recovery arm gone. Give me cloaking. I'd like to buy a Mantis, but then I couldn't get repairs and drones, and that's more important. There's another store. We don't want it. I can't get back here, so I'm going to miss, like, all of the nebula in this sector, which sucks. I'll probably dive and get, like, maybe 4. Go here, here, there, and then as many nebulas as I can. There's a cheap Mantis there, and I couldn't get him. This is a good fight to have hacking and cloaking in. Unfortunately, we can't take the missile out, really. But we can prevent it from firing very much. Kill this guy. Can we get the doors to lock again and then bomb them? Do you know, I don't think we even need to waste a bomb here, so I'm not going to. We can just cloak. Oh, they managed... They managed to get... That guy managed to get to the fucking medbay. How did that happen? Okay, this is quite bad. I did not see that guy. That guy earlier got to the medbay. Well, fortunately we didn't. That mistake didn't cost us. We took 2 damage, but it's fine. You were too high to refresh with on hit points, by 2 to refresh with a... Well, 3 really, to refresh with a single small bomb, so I won't do it. I think we just want power right now. Run more stuff. But yeah, the main limitation we have right now is crew. I would definitely buy crew at this point. So I'm going to try to save scrap and do that. Ooh, I can hit 4. Come on, give me some teleporter blue options. Run you guys in here, vent the med bay, or clum bay rather, so it can't be taken down. I'd actually like you to kill my Lanius. But yeah, like crew ships in the next sector are going to start regularly outnumbering us, which is very bad as a boarding ship. And like the burst laser 2 we have is good, but it can't do everything on its own. This ship is made much safer by hacking, splitting these two, to split these two weapons up. You get in doors. Alternatively, we may just be able to break one of them. We did, but not the one we wanted. We're gonna wait for the doors to lock again. Kill them. Our weapons are on fire. But we won. So we took 1 damage. I suppose I could have used the fire to kill the Lanius, but then we might have taken hull damage. The Mantis here does not actually need venting, although leaving him in there with the Lanius was stupid. Do I want to do that? I mean, I don't have 100% evade anyway, so it's not actually that worth doing that right now. I might actually upgrade cloaking. Yeah, that's probably... Can I have some crew? Okay, well, I mean, we got a good option. We had the clone base, so we could safely afford that. But the firebomb is strictly inferior to the small bomb I already have. I'm going to do that just so I can do a longer cloak at the dive fight, and just longer cloaks in normal fights are good too. This is enough scrap to buy any crew member we'd want to buy right now. Maybe we'll be able to hit that store. Screw you and your double missile shit. Why have I not hacked yet? That's very clumsy. Get in there. Bombing this room doesn't do anything because they've already got... That's an Artemis missile they're not powering, so there's already, you know, 2 power they're not using here. We'll just small bomb the clone bay. Okay, good. It's not a level 3 one, but they've actually got 4 crew over there because they're running somebody to fix that. So I need to make sure they aren't able to do that. Let us cloak right now. Get you out of there, you out of there. I'll bomb that room to do crew damage. Actually, no, I need to leave somebody in there because I am not charged up yet and I don't want to break my cloak. At this point, I don't need to do it. They're going to get that off, unfortunately. It's not quite fast enough for me to hack it down. I can stop this, though, so we should only take 2 damage. Are you kidding? Okay, they weren't aiming at my clone bay. I thought my NG would survive that. So that was a dumb risk. You die. You come back and I'll small bomb you. Yeah, that was a really dumb risk. We could have lost our NG. Our NG has lost all of his pilot training by this point. Anything to sell? Yeah, we got the firebomb. So theoretically, if we can hit that store, we could potentially buy 2 crew. And we can hit it, so we're going there. I mean, we wouldn't mind getting more drones either. Well, they don't have any crew. They have long-range scanners, which we'll get. Explosive replicator is kind of nice, but I think at this point it's too expensive, and we have conventional weapons to eventually go on to. Actually, I want this burst laser 1. Let's see. I would like that and that. All this. Do we keep the charge on in case we don't know? I was going to say in case we don't get any better weapons to go with these 2 conventional ones, but no, the small bomb is fine. Maybe I keep it in case we run out of missiles. I don't think that's terribly likely. If nothing else, we can shield hack and kill with these 2 weapons. Get rid of that. Buy those. Get some repairs. If this weren't a nebula dive, I would get level 4 engines here, but it is a nebula dive. We're going to put the Mantis indoors here because we're just going to run away from this fight. And they're likely to board us. Rebel elite ships usually have teleporters. We'll hack weapons. When the burst 2 goes off, we do a level 2 cloak. And then we escape. I'm not sure if our FTL will charge all the way up in this, but it will mostly charge up. We want another civilian sector. Zoltan Homeworlds is too dangerous. Because of the border police, we don't have enough crew, we don't have mind control counter, and never will. Okay, we got another big nebula. This one we can actually hit. Since we're going to be hitting nebula jumps anyway, I'm going to do this in case I want to use my conventional weapons. Hit every nebula jump and then reevaluate. I cannot do that trade. I need these drones. And I really would have liked to get 10 fuel there. No hacking, but it's a dangerous fight. Forward piloting and smash it. We'll cloak this. Might as well fire right now. Unfortunately, those didn't hit, but by the time we're ready to fire again, we'll have taken out their piloting. I thought we would. Okay, we were. Get you back. We're still not completely safe because this can pop our shields enough for this to do damage. There we go. They're charging that up again, but we should take that out on this volley. And it's good to be able to get a fight that we can do where we don't have to hack. Didn't get very much scrap from it, though. We got two different plausibilities for manually search. We've found so many events that are just immediate borders. We've definitely had like at least one a sector. And yeah, we're actually having trouble with borders at the moment because we've just not got any damn crew. Once again, as long as our clone base stays up, though, we're completely fine. We can refresh our Lanius with a small bomb. I'll start with the Mantis indoors to keep me safe from pre-battle events. Having to be more conservative because of this absurd crew situation. More boarding! At least we got scrap this time. Let them mess around in here so that there's more time to vent the Columba. I actually could have kept them in there, whatever. You two just get vented. Well, we got another chance here for manually search, which can give you crew. But we are very definitely in a situation where we would just hire anything that came along. Let's go there, 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 and then up. I attack the pirate. We want the small bomb here because our lasers aren't doing too much through. I mean, we'll power the burst too to start pulling this down because we can't hack through that. But our level 2 cloaking helps us. The fact that we can't see their crew is annoying, but I don't think this ship typically does have very many crew. It's just a matter of what sort of crew they have that's dangerous here. Yeah, they only have 2 crew members. If I do a level 2 cloak here, will they just be dead before it runs out? This missile's the only really dangerous thing. Let's try this. I'm not sure whether they will, but potentially we can use a bomb to get rid of their last health. I think we'll have to do that. But maybe not. You know, that would have been enough, but they ran out of the room because of the Lanius. Whatever. We took 1 hit for 2 damage. Refresh. We got a weapon drop from that, but like this run, we really, you know, we've got the weapons that we need for quite a while, unless we run out of missiles. I'd really like to just start seeing some crew now. Where are the slaver ships that I'm always rejecting? Like, I would take crew offers from them now. And get back indoors. Okay, there's a store there. Do we go there first and then peel back? We have enough time to do it because we're way ahead of the fleet. Okay, there's crew here. We definitely buy the Mantis. If we buy a human, we can't buy the backup battery. But frankly, who cares? Let's just buy crew. Now we have an actual 4-person boarding team. Our NG can now stay on the ship the way NGs are supposed to do. Let's buy 1 drone. Now we don't need door controls as much anyway. So I'll put him on sensors so we get immediate sensor information. I'd like 1 more crew member so the Lanius can stay on the ship and I can just use them as a specialist against auto scouts and the like. There's another store there. We won't really have enough scrap there unless we get a good drop here or something. Manually search. Well, that's a pretty good drop. This reward bar looks too long. But yeah, now we have a max health, or max, not max actually, level 1 combat skill rock to go with my mantises and my human. Just put them right in the teleporter. Let's see if we can get some more fights. Do we want to go to this other store? There could be a weapon there. We want to sell the distraction buoys, so yes. Explore the asteroid field, give me free stuff. So fight, store, fight. We will almost certainly dive in this sector because it looks like we can get a bunch of extra beacons and we have long range scanners, so we can find good stuff. This is a possible double scrap reward and we can small bomb out the med bay. What crew do you have over there? Only 2 humans. Only problem with boarding right away is that we'll just batter them all down and then they'll go to the med bay. So I think I actually want to hold off on boarding them until we can bomb, until like our small bomb is basically ready to charge, ready to go. We'll board in there to pull the pilot. Let's do it now, because I want to cloak when they fire the weapons, and I don't want my small bomb to. There we go. Good timing. 42, we get another store. We don't want anything here, but we'll sell the distraction buoys. There's a pre-igniter or reconstructive teleport. Those are both luxury purchases. We don't get those. We'd like another weapon. Oh yeah, my crew are still over there. I was thrown off by the fact that the store came up that way. Do I go to this store as well? Yes. Okay, we can get backup battery. Now we don't need to buy crew. Like, we could buy these guys, but we have enough right now. We can probably get the last 2 crew members from random drops. Get this up. I'd like to find a fight to train my crew now in. Although I am unlikely to find that. Training ships are a bit harder to find in Sector 5 than they are in Sectors 1 and 2, which is why you usually train in those early sectors when you can find very, very safe fights. No, we're not surrendering our crew to slavers. We'll instead batter the crap out of you and see if we can get crew. Especially since you don't have any medical unit. Yeah, your crew of NGs are not really going to do much to my Mantises and Rocks. Can I cloak both of these? Not quite. I am punished for being greedy. Go and fix that. We have been able to rebuild our missiles. Not missile. We're still fairly low on missiles. Our drone supplies here. We haven't needed to use very many. In fact, we've had a bunch of fights where people just had Zoltan shields, so we weren't able to use them anyway. I haven't actually saved crew positions because of all of our recent additions. We'd now like to get shields up, like to get weapons to 5, start working on hacking and cloaking 3. And yeah, we just like a 3rd conventional weapon, but we should be able to get one of those in the 2 sectors before we fight the flagship. And even if we can't, we could beat the flagship with just these. I'd be likely to keep the small bomb even if I didn't intend to use it in all phases of the flagship, because it's good for phase 1 when we're crew killing. Take this fight. This is the same as this thing we saw earlier. This just gives us a map upgrade. It's late in the sector. Let's get people on crew positions and send the Lanius to smash the drones. Do we hack here as well? Well, let's hack here. This is a dangerous fight. This seems like a good time to cloak. I want to take this Ion 2 out. That's the most dangerous weapon they have. Got it. Now we're safe. Arlanius will just smash all these things. Or not, we'll just use them with the weapons, I guess. Shield hack now. So we got a map reveal anyway, we didn't get much scrap. Let's slowly vent our rock, who is not near enough to max hit points for my comfort. So when we dive in this sector, we won't have 100% evade for the ASB, but we should still be okay. I wish I could go there and there, but I can't. The exit is as likely, or perhaps even more likely, to have an encounter at it as this beacon. So I'm going to go exit there, there, and then back to the exit and dive. Unfortunately, that was the legitimate refueling platform, so by ignoring it, we didn't get a fight. But often that turns into a fight, and you take damage if you actually try to actually dock there, and it's a fight. You take damage, and then have to fight it anyway. And if you ignore it, you get a fight, and don't take damage. So it's usually better to ignore. Let's fight this ship. It doesn't look very dangerous. We'll try to do this without hacking. Yeah, they got loads of very weak crew over there. We can just teleport right away. Some of them will go to the med bay, but that's fine because their med bay is only a 2-person med bay. They can't fit everyone in there. Okay, we now can't take damage. Yeah, their med bay is full, so we kill this human anyway. It's an upgraded med bay. Well, we will take it out eventually with one of these volleys. Like that. And then we just stop them fixing it. Give us stuff. So we're starting to really roll now. Just vent everybody. I should actually start on the rock first since he takes the longest to vent. Do the dance of suffocation. Trying to decide if I should just upgrade my shield before this dive. The answer to that is probably yes. Although I'm likely to weapon hack at the dive. Have I really not saved crew positions? I'll put someone in sensors so that we always have that view right at the beginning. Search among the stores. Cool, we get free stuff. So if we upgrade the shields now, it makes us a little bit safer in this fight, but I don't think we need to worry about that. I think we're fine to save scrap for a possible store. Let's put people in positions away from the teleporter, because I'm not going to want to board this ship. I'd go here if it didn't make it a double dive, but I don't feel like a double ASB dive is worth it. Okay, our weapons aren't doing anything. I'll charge a small bomb just in case, but really we're just hacking and cloaking and getting out. There's a pretty good argument we don't even need to weapon hack here, but... Can I keep you guys in here so that we have more evade for the ASB? No. Cloak now. 90% evade is good enough. Look, we have 90 in both. We definitely prefer Slug controlled over Abandoned. Slug has more chance to get crew. It is a little dangerous because of mind control, but like it's not as dangerous as Lanius bombers. Get you out of there. If we can find some coffin ships, we can probably do training against those, because with those you can often like board the main compartment, kill the slug in there, break weapons enough that they can't hurt you, and then just make yourself safe, and then use that to grind. Leave them with like a burst one. You two get vented. Oh yeah, you're the one who goes on sensors. What do we see? We don't see an immediate store. Let's upgrade O2. I think we need to get our shields up. It'll be annoying if we see a store like in one of these early jumps, but... I just want to make sure that I don't die. Slug ships sometimes have very good weapons. This one doesn't though, we can cloak that. Flak 2 very easily. They do have a med bay. They also have door controls. They also don't have any rooms where we can fight 4v4, which is annoying. Is this one where we hack med bay directly? I think it is. We can't just smash it in that room because it's level 2, so boarding, they'll break through the doors before we can break both levels. It's probably worth it to break one level of it anyway, though. Yeah, makes it more likely we can knock it offline. Cool, we took out the only weapon that's dangerous. Yeah, we just broke that, but if we do that, they will then run away. I saw you switch weapons. I know what you did. Don't think you can lie to me. I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed in you. We're not going to vent the rock. He'll be at mostly full hit points. It's good enough. Slug nebulas often have stores at non-nebula. There's like 2 in the nebula and 1 of the non-nebula jump. But the only non-nebula jumps now a store could be in are this and this. Like, this one would be tolerable to go to, this wouldn't. I suppose I can go up to here just to see if it's that. But I mean, honestly, we only have 48 scrap. So, actually, I think I'm not even going to bother with that. Although, actually, I might go up here just because it sees... Yeah, it sees a lot. We'll do that anyway. We can still curl down towards that possible manually search event later in the sector. It'd be nice to get a slug to be my pilot. We can do this now. Okay, well, we haven't found a store, but we have found a lot of scrap. Don't take this one, it's outside of the nebula, but I'll take these other 3. This is a definite case for weapon hacking if I ever saw one. They do not have a med bay. Got some damage on them with our lasers. Pull them down now, give us ourselves evade. We don't need shields, or at least no more than level 1. Yeah, they have 5. They had 5 crew over there because we killed one of them at the start of the fight, and they've already, you know, they've run in and are still at 4v4 on us. 85% evade on this missile was good enough. Give us stuff. This time we vent everybody. Max hacking gives a lot of safety. Level 3 hack and level 2 cloaking is actually enough for any any setup that's not ridiculously fast. You can theoretically, what you can do is you cloak right at the start of the fight for 10 seconds. You send a hack over to weapons before they you might as well not be in here because we're going to be in a big nebula. What you can do, you send a hack over to weapons that you don't activate. You cloak immediately at the start of battle for 10 seconds. So for those 10 seconds, they can't charge anything. Then your hack goes over there. You wait 10 seconds after the cloak wears off. Then you engage the hack. That lasts 10 more seconds. That gives enough time to you completely drain their weapon charge, and then your cloak is back. And you can just repeat this cycle. But it does fail against things like manned Artemis missiles or Leto missiles, so it's not completely foolproof. But maybe we'll have some fights where we show that off. This is one of them. Except they have cloaking, so it isn't. It would be if they didn't have this cloaking system, we could completely render them unable to hurt us. But unfortunately, we don't know how long a level that cloak is. And I don't want to waste my cloak in case it's longer than mine and it would defeat us anyway. I want to be able to cloak this breach missile. We might still be able to do it. Do we want to hack that, though? Is this one where we just hack medbay directly? I think this is one where we just hack medbay directly. Because we can't get any there's no 4-person rooms on there, so. Come on in. It's nice and safe in here. What do you mean you're taking catastrophic damage? Now you two can break this. We don't have quite 100% evade for this, but 85 will need to be good enough. And it was. You get out of there, you get in there. Cool. You two are fine. We can be quite aggressive on pushing upgrades here, because if we see a store, frankly, even one jump is going to give you enough scrap that if you stay at about 50, you get one jump, you'll be enough that you'll be able to get like any weapon that you could possibly see there. They're hacking our O2. Okay, this is a fight that we can possibly just farm. We can definitely get weapons XP here. So that's a firebomb. If we could somehow trick them into breaking their weapons and if we could somehow break their weapons in such a way that they had exactly only enough to use the Ion Blast 2, we could maybe do this. I don't know that we'll be able to pull that off, but regardless. Let's send you up there. I'm gonna just board with 2 right here. Kill this slug pilot. Why am I not powering both my lasers? Now, can I start smashing this enough? Maybe here we can pull that down. Yeah, I want to do one more point of damage so they lose the mini beam. But I'm worried if I do that, they'll lose the ion too. There we go. Cool. So we have manipulated this into becoming a training ship for us. We can't train shields, but we can train everything else. We don't want to really train the rock on anything because they need to stay near the teleporter. They're too slow. Like, ideally, we'd like this human to be our long-term engines person. No, actually, I don't want to break shields because if I do that, I can't do weapons training. So, I will meet you back when we've got full skill. And we are back. I haven't actually got max weapon skill because I looked away and they actually managed to get enough ion tooth shots through to disable my lasers for a while. But I can't be bothered to do that. Like, we've got max evade, which is the more important thing. We'll get... Our weapon skill will get up eventually. Let's run the human down. Actually, we don't need to board with 4 people. And there's not really a huge amount of benefit to us doing so. Actually, there is, because we can get more weapons XP. Or combat XP, rather. You guys get in here. Completely smash these weapons. We don't need any more dodges. Smash the shields as well for more combat XP. We'll just do a level 2 cloak now, and the weapons will definitely be destroyed by the time the cloak ends. You two warp back, we'll warp you into O2, I guess. Actually, we don't even need to do that. Just shoot it with the burst 2, and that way we get weapons XP. We can even do that and just hit you a bit. That'll make it marginally faster. We can do that as well. I don't want to shoot any more unless I like set fires or something. But yeah, that'll work. Okay, what was the situation again? Okay, we found a store. I think we can't really get that unless we want to go like here, there, and back, and I don't feel like that's probably worth it. Should we just go to the store? We don't have anything to sell. I think we go to this store right away, nonetheless. Buy the pike beam. I won't be using that most of the time, but I will be against the flagship. I'm going to buy these drones. And a bit of repair. So yeah, most of the time we'll hold on using the small bomb. And it may even be we find a better weapon and don't really use the pike beam. But like if all else fails, we'll crew kill the flagship in phase 1. And then for phases 2 and 3, when we don't need to use the small bomb, we can break the pike beam out and use that to do hull damage faster. Nothing there. We're gonna go there, hit a bunch of these things, dive past the exit. Manually search, cool, we get something we can sell. That is the 3rd time we've had that event this run, and they've all been good. Investigate, unfortunately we did not get the good option on that. I want to get weapons to 5 next, and then 6 very rapidly afterwards. Board right away. That stops them from boarding us. These 2 weapons are irrelevant, only the missile matters. Yeah, hacking is good boarding support, especially when you upgrade it. The rock can stay alive, all the rest of you die, which does mean I lose some of my engines training on the human. Which is unfortunate. Yeah, we really want just one more crew member so that the human can go to engines, even if it's another human. We can put that, the one that actually has engines training, up there full time. I'd like to get some more power bars now. This is not the highest grossing scrap slug sector I've ever had, especially with long range scanners. This is a little annoying because of the mind control. How high level mind control is that? Just level 1. We're gonna board with our 3 crew. Weapon hack. Let's do that to make sure they don't break the teleporter. Let's shoot that out. Well, they dodged all of the shots aimed at the clone bay, at the mind control rather, but we took out the clone bay, which is more important. There we go. venting all of these guys. Even the rock. Should I take another... It'd be a double dive, but honestly, they're both cloaked. I'm gonna do that, because like, they're both nebula dives, and we have cloaking. We'll be completely safe. Next upgrade is weapon 6. Then we look at upgrading shields, teleporter, cloaking. Subsystems as well, if we can. I don't know that we buy any more. I suppose we would buy like one more if it was a Mantis or something. Having to keep venting our human's engine skill away is annoying. Attack this ship. We will hack shields this time. I'd prefer to hack weapons, but we can't do that and have a 4-room hack. 4-tile room hack, rather. Let them in. Okay, we're good now. We don't even need to use the bomb. Okay, maybe we do need to use the bomb. No, we don't. We just managed to avoid having to do that. I'm not going to vent you. Actually, it doesn't matter. You'll have the same level of skill whether I vent you or not, so I will vent you. Like, you'll be farther... They'll be farther away from getting the next level of engines. But in terms of what my actual evade is, it'll still be the same. You go there. You go there. You go up there, and rock goes on shields for these 2 dives. Ideally, we do these without having to use hacking drones, but we will if we do. If, you know, if they have, like, missiles. Okay, 1 missile I think we're okay with. Because we can cloak it. We're not at quite 100% evade, but it's fine. We don't get hit at 3%. We didn't full charge the FTL at the start. That's dumb. I think we might end up taking another missile now. If we do, that's completely my fault for not thinking to fully charge the engines. And now we're out. Just barely. Here we hack weapons, because I don't know if those are 2 of the same missile, and if they're not, we can't really cloak both of them. They were, but I couldn't have had any way of knowing that. You're in my clone bay, I can vent you out easily. You guys get in there. Holy crap, they've got a lot of borders over here. You go help out. Zoltan controlled is not ideal for this sector because we don't have mind control counter for the border police, but we'll be fine. We do have Zoltan shield bypass. You 3 get vented. We will now start with one Mantis on doors and one on sensors. I'm not going to start with the human on engines though, because it's too far away from being able to board. The lumbering Zoltan freighter. You get these fairly regularly in Zoltan sectors, and they're generally pretty good. Do I want to store? I can sell the combat drone. That's the only good thing I can do here. I guess I exchange it for some drone parts. This is one of those annoying ships that has all narrow rooms, and they have crap loads of crew over there. How do we board this? I mean, they don't have mind control, but they have multiple mantises. They have door controls. They have med bay. Do we just hack med bay and board them in there? I think that's our best option, but then that leaves us open to taking damage from their weapons, which are not inconsiderable. I could alternately hack shields and fight with them in here in shields and oxygen. I think actually that's a better option. That will also help me take their conventional weapons out. Nope, not there. In there. Unfortunately, that Mantis got to the med bay, but it's fine. None of the rest of them will. Yeah, that one died. Okay, that one did because the Zoltan broke the frigging door down. I'm surprised they have enough weapons left to actually keep hurting me. You guys get in there. Actually, let's swap this. You get in there, you get in there. You're gonna go explode in a moment. All of these guys will die, but it's fine. I was gonna vent them anyway. Oh, the human didn't die. Surprising. Do that. We are only doing that so that we can pull the pike beam out for later flagship phases. Now we focus on all our other stuff. Give me more fights. I'll just kill this with conventional weapons. Unfortunately, there's a good chance we knock the burst 3 off and leave the missile up, and indeed that's exactly what we did. At least we dodged the firebomb. It's only Alito. No, no, not you. You. Cloak. I think we need to wait until they cloak again here, unfortunately. I'm worried about when they're, I'm worried about shield hacking. I don't want to use any more small bombs either. I think we just take another volley here. No, you stay there for more evade. No, not a fire in the room, Milanius. Okay. Kind of annoying fight, but we'll be okay. Let's shoot shields now. And completely fail, and then they bring the missile back. Cool, cool, cool. They're out of missiles anyway, so... I could get my engines training back here, but I'm not going to. Take these nebula jumps, then move down. Although nebula jumps in zone sectors typically suck. I'll take this one because this probably has something at it, but then I'll go here and hit more non-track beacons. Let's secure the ammo. You can get quite a lot of ammo from this fight. Our Zoltan Shield bypass will come in handy here. Let's hold off until we can small bomb that out. Go now, that will pull people. Wow, they have 5 crew over there. And that's going to be an NG in there repairing, so that's quite annoying. Well, it's going to take that guy a long while to fix that. Oh, I shouldn't have cloaked with backup battery power, that was dumb. One more bomb, I guess. Yeah, we get... Nice! We got 69 scrap. And we got back 6 bombs. We used 3, so it works out reasonably. Upgrading the teleporter on the 4 tile ships is kind of annoying because it doesn't give you I mean, it can give you some benefit earlier in runs, especially if it's a 4 tile ship with a med bay to board auto scout. But like, we're almost never going to want to board more than 4 people. But against the flagship, you don't want to send them to a 4 tile room. You want to board the side rooms. So having it up you know, at level 3 is better for that specific fight. But I generally delay doing it until then. Whereas on 2-tile teleporter ships, I'm generally pretty aggressive about pushing it early. Well, it's the border police. They can theoretically hurt us, but they don't have much chance of doing so. We'll just vent these guys. Like, they only have a heavy ion. They've got double beams. So they would need to heavy ion and have this do multiple rapid shots. And have them line up with one of their, admittedly, 3 different sources of beaming. What I'll do, I'll take their Zoltan shield down. I'd like to do this without using missiles or drone parts if I can. So we'll just vent these guys. Why have I not turned the O2 off? Zoltan shield is down. You get out of there. Let's just do a long cloak right now. You can all go explode. Get my O2 back. Okay, I'm gonna need to bomb that. Okay, that's down. Forward shields. These Zoltans are going to be annoying with explosion damage. We will take like 60 damage from all these guys blowing up on us, so some people will die, and people will take even more than that. Nice, we get a slug. That is very useful. If we get the chance, we can make them our new pilot. But we probably won't. I'll put them in engines for now. What am I venting you for? You just came out of the clump, eh? I could alternately use the slug as my 4th border and the human stays on the ship, but I think I'll do it like this. Since we've killed the border police now, we don't need to be as concerned about having door control, although I would still actually like to have somebody on sensors just to see what's over on the other ship. Start raising this. I don't think I have anything that would make me want to go to a store. Or would need anything that would make me want to go to a store. I'll just skip that. I think this is a chance for a free crew member, and we still fight the slavers, so yeah. Oh, we even got one. Cool. Mighty combat engine. This ship is always extremely easy to board. They only ever have 2 crew. In this case, one of them is even an NG. We just crush these fools. Get a Mantis. Okay, never mind. We'll train somebody else to be my my engine spy. Goodbye, human. So, triple Mantis and Rock. And if I get a reasonably safe fight, I put the NG, I swap these two's position. At the moment, I'll keep them like this because the NG has max pilot skill. We're diving in this sector as well, but... this is a dangerous ship. We want to shoot that Zoltan shield down because we want to be able to hack weapons here. God damn it, did they dodge the bomb? Oh no, they didn't dodge the bomb. Okay, good. In that case, we can safely board into there to stop them ever fixing that. That's down. Hack weapons. let you through because it ends the fight faster. Yeah, that was definitely not a ship that it is safe to train skill against. They had very strong weapons. I wish I had their flak. That would be a better third weapon than our pike beam, certainly. Now we can start working on shields. I'm a bit concerned now. There was a very loud roll of thunder outside. I hope I do not lose power. But we're late in this run, and it shouldn't happen, so let's keep going. Since this isn't a nebula, we can actually go there and then back, and then we hit these 3, maybe even 4 jumps. And then dive at the exit. They're gonna board us. That's frustrating. I think we still board with our main crew. We're just gonna have to vent these guys out. I think we'll take a missile, probably. Oh no, we got it over just in time. Oh cool, we took the missile down. You're dead. Oh no, not my teleporter. That means I'm stuck on your ship. Surely our crew are doomed if they're stuck on your ship. There's a fire in there. You need venting, you need venting. I wish really much that this joined there, but it doesn't. We should get reasonable scrap in Sector 8, because the irritating not enough time events that vex me so much when I'm playing a gunship, you don't have that happen when you're playing boarding ships. You do get more scrap from those. You still only get like medium scrap rewards for crew killing instead of high like you normally would. But they're at least not as bad. Let's do that right now. That. Unless we are monumentally unlucky, we should get enough scrap to max this, then max the reactor. Yeah, we have enough for 4 jumps here. So here, here, and then these. Or do we have enough for 4? Yes, we do. Participate in the study and get some free stuff. Unfortunately, we don't have anything that can cause hull breaches. If we could get hull breaches, then we could probably use this as a training ship. No, not hacking my teleporter that I'm not using. I'll try to do this without using any bombs. Yeah, without hacking on the shields, we're really not doing much of anything to these ships. The faster thing would have been to shoot shields there to make my normal volleys better, but that was safer. This way, even if they bring weapons back up as they did there, it's just going to go on a weapon that can't do anything to me. See if I can get some evade training, pilot training for the slug. Probably not. Hooray, we got one dodge. Greatest pilot in the galaxy. We need one more fight to get the shields up. Or just one more lot of scrap, it doesn't even need to be from a fight. Dock with the Zoltan science ship, this gives us a fight. Board these fools immediately. They actually ended the mind control prematurely there because they ran a Zoltan through the room. Oh wow, that's level 3 cloning bat. Whatever. Now we've got it. Yeah, we vent all of you guys. Do the venting dance. After the next lot of scrap, we'll get 2, maybe even 3 power bars, depending on how much it drops. Might even be worth getting more engines, just because at the moment we don't have a max trained engines person. So we'd like to have 100% evade for the flagship. We might get a fight where we can train that up, but we also might not. We could run these guys out of missiles, we could use them, but I'm not going to try to do that. Wow, they actually managed to break my sensors. I guess I wasn't paying enough attention then. I know that room's on fire, but it doesn't matter. Run these 2 off. The rock can guard the fire. Only 2. Everyone get vented except the door NG. He might as well stay around. He's got combat skill. Extremely valuable on an NG, clearly. We won't quite get up to max hull when we jump into Sector 8 because I took that stupid hit on my sensors. We also don't have 100% evade for the ASB, we only have 95. We hack that weaponry for sure. Multiple missiles. Not going to waste time trying to kill this dive ship, frankly. Let's just depower our weapons. Cloak now. We should be out by the time, or just about the same time, that our cloak ends. Off we go to the last stand. We'd like a repair station for more drones and more bombs, and we get one right away, so let's take it. Do that. This isn't quite... Actually, this is 100% evade, even without the training. So yeah, now we just want 3 more power bars. There's a store. We don't have anything to sell other than the long-range scanners, which I'm not too keen on. They only sell for 15, so I'm not gonna just jump to a store just to do that. What are you hacking? We could train against this ship, however, that's a single heavy ion. That's gonna take too damn long. It is 100% the correct move here, is to train against that single ion. However, I refuse. I could theoretically have killed this ship without using any resources by just firing it over and over again until I hit with 100% of my shots. But again, that's another thing that I refuse to do. Because, yeah, late game auto scouts dodge a lot. Two more power bars. Do we take the repair? Nah, take the fight over the repair station. This might give me a crew member who has like max skill at something useful. Gave me another Mantis. Goodbye, second NG. So we now have a 4 Mantis boarding team. This is another ship that we theoretically could try to get max skill against, because if that's a breach missile, we could just dodge it every single time. but it might be a Hermes missile, and I don't care to, once again, try to train full skill against a heavy ion. Pretty sure that is a breach missile. You're very dead. Let them put these fires out. Come on in. Game trying to give us another NG. I can't see anyone we'd want to dismiss for an NG, so let's not. I can't bring my crew back even though their ship was dead because of the cloak. I definitely vent you. Buy more power. Take a repair station now, and then hopefully that fight. Yeah, good. It didn't get taken over. Let's do that. We can bring our crew back faster in phase 1. If it's necessary. Have I gone insane? I hadn't gone insane there. The game had done a weird glitch. I don't know what happened there. But there were 5 crew in that teleporter. That was very strange. I was like, why? There are 4 Mantises on my ship, surely. We'll just hack drones as that's in the middle of the ship. Ugh, this is annoying. Blow all these stupid drones up so they can get more people in the room. Eat humans. Destroy them. Yeah, whatever. Landed my shields. I don't care. You're good. You're good. And I can... No, I can't jump there and then go straight to the base, so... Vent you and you. Now for this phase, run you into shields. Put these other 2 Mantis on these areas, and we're gonna hack missiles, and we're going to get more evade. Or should we hold off and damage buffer? I think we want to hold off and damage buffer weapons before phase 2. So our conventional weapons aren't much use in this phase until we've taken out the shields, which won't happen until we've killed all the crew. But it's fine. We can use the small bomb. We'll hack missiles. We can use cloak. What are you hacking? A very benign room. You just get out of there. Why have I not already boarded? That was clumsy. I mean, I guess I might as well fire the lasers anyway, because I might hit 5 for 5, but I didn't. They might also collide with their projectiles, as they actually did there, which is probably more pertinent. They're gonna cloak before we get to shoot again. Another small bomb hit and we take that down. Yeah, we didn't hit there, but it's fine. Long cloak. We hit. Do not let them get that tick of repair. Board immediately. We don't even need a force shield right now. They have a triple laser weapon and that's it. So we'll just kill them in this room. Over and over and over again. Our guys will slowly die and have to get cloned and sent back over there, but that's fine. They will die battering against the locked doors. Let them in. Our guys lose this fight, but I'll just immediately board with new people. Okay, I can't quite do it as immediately as I would have liked because they cloaked, but they won't get it fixed in time. Come on in. You kind of want to let them in because any hits they do on the locked door will get sort of remembered. You know, like it doesn't reset when they stop hitting it. You'll die this time. Forward with you two. And now we got it. That's marginally annoying. Start breaking the shields. Try to take out the cloak. Oh, we actually did hit with all of our shots there. They will now start auto-repairing things, but we're going to rip their shields down real fast. So let's just shoot out their engines. Their engines are only level 2 in this phase, so now they can't dodge anything. Their pilot is actually higher in phase 1 only. Can be quite useful if you have a small bomb on a standard gunship. It can, and you know, say you don't have hacking or you want to hack shields or something, you can small bomb engines and take them out completely. Okay, that's enough. Take out their weapons. They got their cloak back. They're gonna die on this pass, though. So that was easily dealt with. We'll use the rock to fight the boarding drone in this phase, and our Mantis will just immediately board into missiles and start breaking things. Might as well see if there's some scrap here, even though there probably isn't. Oh yeah, I meant to, well, I'll keep the small bomb for this actually, because we're fighting a boarding event, but for the later phases of the flagship, we want our pike beam. Let him in. Yes, board me with an NG, that's a great idea. Lol. Get wrecked. Oh my god! So it turns out we didn't need that pike beam. Let's just grab the halberd beam. We also got like 100 scrap from that. I mean, we could theoretically swap to... In fact, screw it, let's do that. Double beams and a burst 2. We'll shield hack the hell out of everything now. Get that up and that up. You guys get over here. I actually don't need to vent these guys because there's no one for them to fight. Like, the rock will deal with the boarding drone. So, board into there immediately. You two start breaking shields. Oh, well, you've landed in the room with my Lanius anyway. It's a little bit annoying because it slows my weapon charge, but the Lanius will hold you off for quite a while. I think the Lanius does lose that fight eventually, except I'm going to hit that room with a pike beam, and that will knock the boarding drone offline. You can actually get in there, I'll take this out with the beams. Or just the lasers, honestly. Yep. Long cloak. Pull these guys back. We can kill with the beams and not even break our cloak. That's phase 2 done. They'll mind control someone in phase 3. We can't do much about that. We might as well get everyone back to full hit points so that we're on even ground in case, you know, otherwise they might like mind control one of the people who's at max health and our low health crew will be less able to deal with them. Highly probable this mind control will hit someone annoying because virtually everyone on the ship is not good to mind control. The Lanius is probably the worst. Guess we're damage buffering sensors. And they did indeed mind control someone quite bad. I'm gonna keep some crew over here then. Just fight this guy and probably kill him. We can't exactly vent him out, but he's not at full hit points. Get in there, start breaking missiles. Rockman weapons for now. No, don't fire the burst tube. We easily cloak all of this. Why have I not put my shields up? It doesn't matter, but we do easily cloak this. You get back down there. And mind controlling my NG is my pilot rather is quite annoying. One of these Mantises has piloting skill, doesn't it? Not enough, and I think they're one of the ones over on the ship anyway. You just gonna beat up on the NG. Hack that down now. Snap out of it. Are you joking? I said snap out of it. We probably take damage here now. Oh no, we didn't. We just dodged like crazy. We got max evade skill in the flagship fight. Their missiles are back, but we will take those out and just win the fight. Should I leave them over there? Yeah, you'll just get cloned, it's fine. Got it. 0 damage. Zone Shield Bypass is generally pretty good for helping get 0 damage, because it allows you to do phase 3 and it just immediately knock missiles offline. Well, not quite immediately, but you can cloak 1 missile surge and that's all you'll need to face. So that was a sort of weird start on that run. Once we started getting more, like we'd already got all the systems and the weapons we need. Once we got more crew, it was completely over. So that's a solid score. Our crew are dying because I can't reassign my power, but it's fine. I would actually do that if I could unpause the game. Let's check our stats. Ships defeated is not that high, but we got a lot of beacons explored and a lot of scrap from it, and we did eventually start having crew come rolling in. It's just it was all late in the run. So that's 9 in a row. Mantis C is out of the way. One of the ships that has killed a streak. But that was entirely my fault. let's find out who we're playing next. 3, 2, 1, and go. NGA. It seems like ages since I played this ship, so that should make for an interesting return to NGA after about 65 runs, I think I saw. So we'll do that for getting back into double digits. So bye for now, and I will see you then.